All right, welcome everybody. Another edition of the Forks Hockey League. I am joined once again by Joey Berg. He had a little time off there for some racing down in Arizona. Little vacation, I guess you could call it. And then we also had the holidays and whatnot. But welcome back, Joey. How we doing?
I'm doing great, actually. That Zamboni was probably going to be the highlight of my life. I just can't believe I've seen. I mean, it was like the Daytona 500 of Zamboniing the ice. I couldn't believe it. And it's all striped up. I mean, like you said, man, it was like a $16 an hour Zamboni job right there.
Yeah.
Oof. Man, that was, welcome back, I guess.
Yeah, you pay.
Yeah.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah, they definitely got it.
These are some fancy jerseys. I'm guessing that must be AE2S because we haven't covered them yet.
Oh, that was pretty sick.
Trying to tell what are they camo or no?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if they're what is it, Vegas Knights that kind of looks like that?
Yeah, they got a little of that going on.
Yeah.
Pretty fancy. But either way, we got a matchup for you tonight. This one was handpicked by the commissioner. It is a battle of the bottom feeders. And when I mean bottom feeders, we got Rumors Bar, who is 8th in this 10-team league here, Forks Hockey League. And we got AE2S. They are 10th. Sitting at the bottom, winless, hoping to snap that tonight. It's got to be tough. To this point, still 2 more weeks to go. The regular season started here and yet to have a win. Now, that being said, there's still time. All teams will have a chance. There will be a play-in for the bottom 4 teams to get into the playoffs. But you would like to get on the board here before you get to the playoffs and prove yourself just a little bit.
I'm still laughing. This AE2S team over here, they're warming up, they're doing their best, they're having a good time, and they just go right through a puddle left behind, man. That Zamboni, it's just, the puck just stops. They don't know what to think about it.
There's nothing a goalie likes more than a nice streak right in front of his crease there,
Yeah, let alone 4 of them.
Yeah.
And I get it, man. I drove through the parking lot, seen the way that some people parked, and some people just don't deserve a driver's license.
Well, luckily for the Zamboni driver, I don't believe you have to have a driver's license to run the Zamboni.
You should probably never get one.
Most cities, I think, require you to be at least 18, though. That's pretty much the only qualification, but either way.
Yeah. Going on to these games here, you start looking at these stats, it's actually, pretty even. Their top scorer, AE2S, 10 goals, 3 assists, 13 points, and then you go over to Rumors, 11 goals, 9 assists, 20 points. So, I mean, it's fairly close.
Yeah, and then when you look at goals for, goals against, really not much different there either. AE2S, obviously, with a little bit bigger of a gap, but that's to be expected when you're winless so far on the season. But according to the commish, they did get their first league point last week, so they are starting to trend up, even though they did end up tying that game in a shootout. They are headed in the right direction here late in the season. So
1 point is better than none.
Absolutely. Unfortunately for AE2S tonight, they will not have their starting goaltender. They picked up somebody different. They may have picked up somebody that might win the game for them. Who knows? But I believe they don't even know who their goaltender is going to be tonight. So
all I know is that it should be a shooting buddy.
Yeah.
The best chance they got.
And they are going up against an absolute brick wall in Chris Decker here for the Rumors team. He is one of the best goaltenders in this league. He plays quite a few games per night and has been doing it for quite some time. According to the commish, he is 46 years old. He's an ageless wonder and often plays 3 games a night, filling in for other teams. So
I can vouch for that because I'm pretty sure when I was playing back in the beer league, he was our goalie for either B-Dubs or Rumors when I played for them.
Well, there you go.
So he's an old shoe.
Yeah, for the AE2S, as you mentioned, Adam Warwick, 10 goals, 3 assists, 13 points. He is the leader of that team. Their rookie leader is Dallas Aker, sitting with 7 points. Not too bad. Yarda Solich is what I'm going to go with. I know he gave us a way to pronounce it, but I like Yarda Solich. Sounds good.
We're going to do whatever we want.
Might be wrong. We don't care.
It's English.
He's the captain. He is also the only Czech player in the Forks Hockey League and a founding father as well. Oh, Rumors They have a bunch of old guys. I think me and you covered a game earlier, Bonzers and Rumors, I believe, was the matchup we went with. And I think of those two teams, they are two of the older teams, along with the Broods as well.
Which makes me feel like just absolute crap because the same age as a lot of these guys.
Right.
You know, oldest team. Yeah. And I hung it up.
Yeah.
And they're still going. No, but with Knutson and what is it, Josh Neath is on this team too, I think. And, you know, guys like that, you know, Jeremiah and those guys, I played with those guys too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, call it what it is. Yeah, they're old.
Yeah.
We're all old.
But as we have found out in the Forks Hockey League, a lot of times age slows you down a little bit. But for some reason, those hands and those hockey smarts stay. And they can find a way to keep themselves in the game for 3 periods, even against the young guys that just want to buzz around and fly around the whole time. Yeah.
Sometimes being the young, fancy Spinorama team, I mean, it kind of defeated them last time I called the game, which was probably about a month ago. But it seems like every game that we've called has been an absolute barn burner and went into shootouts. I think we only had one that ended in regular time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think last week was the first time we had a game that wasn't a 1 or 2 goal game. I think it ended up like 9-2. Other than that, every game that we've covered so far this year has been pretty tightly contested, but I'm trying to figure out, this looks like, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that might be the Red Peppers goalie maybe? I'm not sure on that. It's hard to tell without being able to see the face, but either way, I believe he plays in the league regularly. Otherwise, in one of the old-timers leagues around town here. I do like looking at the referee, especially when he comes out in the warm-up jacket for a beer league hockey game.
Yeah, you don't want to pull anything. He's probably the oldest one on the ice.
Looks like
probably the smartest one, just being a ref. He's getting paid to be here.
Yeah, getting ready for a high school game here with the warm-ups on, but
we love it.
Yeah.
Get a good stretch in. Get it nice and deep. There you go. Just skate to those blue lines.
Looks like Rumors is ready to go here. AE2S just warmed up their goaltender that got out here late. That's why I'm also assuming he maybe came from the other sheet of ice. But
either that or he came from high school.
That might be too.
Had to do his homework before he got here.
Yeah. Well, once he's warmed up, we'll get this game underway here between AE2S and the Rumors Bar and Grill, Bar and Lounge, whatever it may be. I don't know.
Look at him rocking that jacket.
Oh, he's going to keep it on. He's cold
Attaboy
too.
Blue.
Yeah, it's freezing out there.
Yeah.
Might keep that warm up on.
Warmer in here than it is outside, pal.
Yeah.
Look at those high waters, too. You knew the Zamboni guy left some water out here and pulled them pants up. I'm not going to let that go.
No.
You can look down there. It's still wet.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, everybody's got to start somewhere, though. Maybe tonight was his first night.
I don't think so. They don't just turn them loose.
I think we commented on the same exact kid last week, but either way, here we go. Those fancy jerseys of AE2S versus the Rumors. The yellow and black shot sent on right away. That was Ryder Beckdahl getting a shot off. Back comes AE2S down the far side. Ooh, nice little nifty move getting around the defense. Their shot rings off the post. That's Adam Wowrick. He is the leading scorer here for the AE2S. He feeds it out to the point, but chips over the stick back down into their own end. A little misplayed there. Rumors will gather that up in their offensive zone. Try to find it out front. Went off a stick. It'll come out to the point. There's Tony Uglum, sends a shot on, gets tipped. Wow. Goaltender makes a nice little save there off the redirection.
Quite the pace they came out of the gate with.
Yeah. A little drop-off pass in the corner there. It's Ryan Edvold sending it through the middle here. Knocked off the stick, picked up by Rumors. They'll bring it right back in the offensive zone, but turnover there at the blue line. AE2S trying to get this one out of their zone. Landon Thompson. Now over to Miles Brooks. He'll cut it to the middle, but it gets swallowed up right away. I'm liking the hair from number 71 here. A little dude perfect. Whatever that guy's name is. Tony something or Tyler, Tony, whatever. Look-alike out there.
Put some Jerry curl spray in that. It looked like Yamir Yager.
Yeah, that's Adam Akins for the Rumors. He feeds it over to his line mate, Andrew Knutson. Gets a shot off. Goaltender makes the save. Loose puck out front. Cleared out of harm's way, though. Stolen away here by AE2S. They'll work this one out into the neutral zone. That's Chris Genstad, or at least he's wearing number 8, so I'm assuming that's Chris.
Honestly, with the speed of AE2S and their transition, I'm kind of surprised that they don't have more than 1 point. It's, you know, they get to the blue line and the offensive zone there, and it just kind of stops for them.
Well, according to the commish, they were a top 4 team last year. Or was it Rumors that was a top 4 team? Either way.
No, I think it was AE2S as a top 4. What does it say? Your top
Powerhouse.
4 powerhouse even.
Yeah.
Bad turnover.
Yep.
I suppose, you know, you had to hang some jerseys from the rafters and retire a couple guys.
Yeah. According to the commish, have been known to play down or up to their competition. Just haven't obviously found a victory yet this year.
I suppose if they're going through guys pretty quick, then it's pretty hard to get anything to mesh right away too. So maybe it's a rebuilding year.
Yeah.
Just like the Vikings. Every year.
Every single year.
Yeah.
There's Jeremiah Newberg dumping it down in an AE2S zone. Out to the point. Shots in on. Stopped with a skate though, and back comes AE2S.
2-on-2.
Through the middle. Landon Thompson trying to get around the defense. Has it behind the net. Puts on the brakes. Takes a look. Feeds it out to the point. Thought about shooting. Takes a look. Does get a shot off. That's Walrick. Once again. There's Thompson. Gives it back to Walrick. Shots it on. Absolute rocket of a shot. Misses the net. Rings around over to the near side. Back to Walrick. They're trying to get him the puck. He is their leading scorer. This one dumped down. It'll be right on net. He'll have to put the pad down to stop that one. Now feeds it up the glass to his winger. Miles Brooks through the neutral zone. Gets it stolen away. Back comes Rumors. Can't quite get a handle on this one. That one's Ryder Beckdahl. Feeds it to the middle to Newberg. Newberg gets a shot off, but it gets partially blocked into the corner. Out to the point. Tony Uglam goes D to D. Walking it in, sent through the middle, goes off a skate, behind the net. Centering pass goes off a skate as well. Almost went in the backside there, but a turnaround shot here.
A lot of great opportunities there for Rumors.
Yeah. Ooh, nice little move there. Ooh, tried to go short side shelf there, but
just as hard as the shot as it is to say, huh, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit there. I gotta quit drinking. No, I'm just kidding.
Solid shot there, too.
Yeah. AE2S might have picked up a doozy in net here.
Yeah.
A little bit of a ringer.
Rumors did a really good job down there getting some shots off and not really letting AE2S there have any room whatsoever. As soon as the puck even came close to their guys, they were right on top of them.
AE2S through the middle. Getting it up to Miles Brooks, who brings it in the zone, puts on the brakes, feeds it over to the near side. That's Zane Reller trying to get a shot off. Gets one on. Decker there. He kicks it into the far corner. AE2S, though, stays on it. Put the pressure on in the offensive zone.
Yeah, Rumors just really doesn't give them any room to get anything set up or plan anything, really. They're in all the passing lanes, and you come down here, the shooting lanes are wide open for them. So.
It's played there. Rumors will keep the offensive zone here. Adam Akins working it down the side. Now behind the net. Feeds it out front. Goaltender makes a nice save. But a bad pass there by AE2S. Akins with another shot blockered away by the goaltender. Sent up into the rafters, and we're going to whistle. About 11 minutes to play here, first period. Pretty good back and forth, though. Both teams seem to be pretty well matched up here. Both goaltenders obviously playing well. Decker hasn't seen quite as many shots as the AE2S goalie, but
yeah, you don't see them. They're just not getting a lot of room,
yeah.
and when they do, they're just not making the most of that opportunity.
Face off one back out in the neutral zone. Rumors will go D to D with it. Sent through the middle, but tipped away here. AE2S will get control. They'll bring this one through the zone. This is not sure who this is. He's wearing number 8, but not the team jersey number 8. So Rumors had a chance there, but couldn't quite get past the defenseman. through the middle. Picked off. Ryan Edvold with some speed, works it to the far side, gets a shot off, beats the goaltender underneath the glove, and we have a 1-0 hockey game.
Did a real good job making some room for himself there.
Yeah. Heck of a shot, too. Goaltender looked like he was nice, square to it out there, but just couldn't quite get that glove down. That is a pretty hard spot for a goaltender to make this save.
Pretty solid shot from that angle, too. Not super high, not too low.
Yeah, right over those pads when they're down in the butterfly is on either side, glove or blocker is typically the hardest spot for any goaltender to make a save. It's a lot harder to go down with the gloves than it is to come up with them. So I try to tell my Bantam kids they always want to try to pick those top corners, but you keep it right in the middle of the net, just left or right, and you're going to increase your scoring chances. AE2S putting the pressure on now. Misplayed, though, and back comes Rumors.
That's going to be a little brutal.
Yeah, Andrew Knutson feeds it over. Gets that one to Matt Paulson. Shots it on. Goaltender makes his save. Another attempt there, but goaltender was able to clear that one out. And back comes AE2S. Wowrick brings it into the zone down the right side. Good defensive play there by the Rumors defenseman. That's number 13. Cam Lees.
I think that one's going to haunt him there. He could have chipped it over to his teammate. I don't know if I would have took that shot.
No, I wouldn't either. As soon as you see him lay down like that, that's your golden opportunity. But
absolutely. Got him off their feet. They ain't going to do anything else.
Shot sent on right into Decker's chest there. He gets a glove on it, holds on, and we'll get a face-off down about 8.5 minutes to go. First period. Rumors with the 1-0 lead. Back and forth hockey here. Advantage Rumors on the scoring chances, but not a lot of grade A chances as of yet.
Tell you what, though, from what I'm watching from AE2S, and without looking at this piece of paper, I would have never guessed those numbers.
Yeah. Back comes Rumors down the right side. Sent through the middle, trying to find Newberg on the back door. Looks like it slipped through the skates. Back comes Wowrick for AE2S on the right side. Cuts it to the middle, lost the handle on a little bit, went right into the pads of Decker. Decker tried to poke check that away and missed it. Got lucky as it slipped between his pads and got caught up in his knees. Wowrick is definitely dynamic. He could fly, he could stick handle, definitely could shoot. They just need to work it around the zone a little bit, find him on the back door somewhere. Back down in the AE2S end, they find Wowrick in the middle again. He feeds it over to the near side. Over to Miles Brooks, back to Wowrick. Wowrick shots it on Decker, squeezing that arm against his leg, holding on to that puck, and we'll get a face-off here.
It's a good opportunity. They finally got some room to actually take a shot that was decent, and there's a guy down low by the net there, but no rebound to be found.
Face-off coming in the Rumors end. One back by AE2S. They'll feed it back to the point. Chip shot sent in, tip, turnaround shot sent wide. AE2S still with control, putting the pressure on now. Trying to hold that puck, but a nice play there. Ooh. Stolen right back by AE2S with some speed down through the middle. Thought about backhanding over, dropped it off, but Rumors read that nicely. A little misplacement of the puck here. Oh, wide open.
Oh, wow.
There, but they do.
Come on, Jeremiah.
Back of the net anyways. That's Tony Uglum cleaning up the garbage out front, finding the back of the net, giving Rumors a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, Jeremiah just dried the puck off, made it easier to get it in the net.
Yep.
Puck had hair, it'd be clean shaven at this point.
So Rumors with a 2-0 lead here, under 6 minutes to play first period. AE2S getting some chances, but not getting past Decker quite yet. But
I think they got to work on a little bit of puck movement in front of the net if they want to get past Decker. I mean, straight on shots with him is really not going to get you anywhere.
Yeah, definitely going to have to find some more offense, too. It seems like all they've really had is when Wowrick and crew are out there. When everyone else is out here, they seem to not quite put as much pressure on. playing solid defense, but
It's the back checking.
yeah.
That's what's going to help.
Mm-hmm.
And don't take our word for it. You guys come back and watch this. We don't know shit. That's why we're up here.
Yeah. We'd be playing if we knew what we were talking about.
Yeah. I tell you everything you did wrong. I've won every game from up here.
Oh, offsides there. Couldn't quite drag the toe and stay on side.
A for effort, though.
I would be mad at the puck carrier at that one. He's going side to side on the blue line instead of getting the puck in and then going side to side. But
North, south, east, west. What's the difference?
yeah. Brought in by AE2S down the left side. Bryce Road trying to get around the defense, but sealed off nicely by the Rumors defense. Fed up to the middle, but not out. AE2S turns it right back. Shot sent on. Puck all alone out front. Decker making a couple nice saves. Puck into the corner. Sent back out front, but stolen away here. It's Ryan Edvold bringing this one back with some speed. Trying to find options here. Works it down into the corner. Gets tied up. Backhands one over. That's to Ryder Beckdahl. Now Adam Akins out of the corner, out to the point. Finds it. Ryan Edvold. D to D. Shots it on tip nicely. Another attempt. Goaltender tried to cover it up. AE2S defenseman clears that one out. Trying to get this one out of the zone. He'll chip it out into the neutral zone. It's stolen away by Ryan Edvold and back into the zone. Over to Adam Akins. That one didn't miss by much.
Didn't miss his teammate's head by much either.
I don't care how old you are or how many years you played. At this age, you got to start wearing a full face mask. Because you never know what's going to happen out here.
It's like that. Watch out, Blue.
Yeah. That one kicked out of play, so we'll have to get a puck.
That's why he's got that jacket on.
Yeah. Surprised he doesn't have 4 or 5 pucks hidden in
It's probably got ding-dongs or Swiss rolls in there. Maybe he's rocking a hangover. Maybe that's what it is. Should we ask him after the game?
Face off, one back by AE2S, D to D, now into the neutral zone, down the left side, brought into the zone. Poked away, AE2S will keep the zone, they dump it down into the corner. A little miscommunication there, Rumors gathers this one up. Centering pass goes off a Decker's stick. Newbert feeds it through the middle, trying to get it up to, whoever that is, Andrew Knutson. There's Warwick off the bench, into the zone, down the left side, uses his body to get towards the net, trying to stuff it on Decker. Decker gets a glove on it, though, and gets the whistle, and we're going to face off here down in the Rumors end with about 2:15 to play first period. 2-0 lead for Rumors.
I hate to say it, but it looks like all our boys here might be a little whooped. Coming out of the gate, just steaming, sure didn't seem to benefit.
No. Back to the point, shot sent on, gets partially blocked over into the far corner. Near side, nice pass through the middle off of Newbert's stick. Goaltender will play this one up. It'll come out into the neutral zone, picked up by Warwick. He'll drop it off for his defenseman. That was Landon Thompson who gets through everybody. Tries to send one off the back of Decker, but Decker wasn't fooled on that one. Aikens with it now for the Rumors. Feeds it back to the middle. Gets it over to Matt Paulson off of his stick. AE2S will go D to D behind the net. Battle for it along the boards here. Aikens looks like he might have just got hit in the face with it a little bit, but he's a hockey guy. He'll keep playing. Over to Newbert. Far dot, shots it on, hits the defenseman in the legs. Newbert out to the point. Back over to Uglum. Uglum down to Aikens. Aikens through the middle, trying to find Newbert on the backside.
Minute to go. They get some good puck movement going.
Edvold trying to find Aikens in the near side corner. Got picked up by AE2S. They'll bring it out in the neutral zone, but they'll just chip it down in the Rumors end. Rumors will gather that up. Go D to D. Nice little stretch pass through the middle here, but a little bit too far for Aikens. And we'll get an icing call and head back down into the Rumors end.
40 seconds. Then you get a breather.
Yep. Better get this puck dropped here, and that'll be the end of the first period.
huge sense of urgency from that ref.
So
He knows it.
he's,
Come on, boys, you need it.
he's off one back to the point. Thompson shots it on through traffic. That one whistles wide. Uglum with it behind his own net. Feeds it over to Edvold. Over to Aikens on the near side behind him a little bit. AE2S will gather it up, but looks like they'll just run the clock out here. And that's the end of the first period. So a 2-0 lead for Rumors after one. What are your thoughts?
Well, you got to give Rumors credit for not biting into that high-speed burst of energy there from AE2S. But I think, honestly, AE2S, if they would slow it down, and we've said this time and time again, when the game starts to slow down, the pace starts to slow down, they start to match each other, is when things start to happen and it becomes more of a back-and-forth one-goal game, two-goal game. But right now, AE2S is, I mean, there's been a lot of opportunities. They brought the puck in, you had a couple guys standing at the net, and they've failed to make it to those other guys with the room when they had the chance. They take the shot, but you know, when you're taking shots on Decker, you're really not going to get the rebound a lot. So, I mean, like I said, you got to move the puck around, and that's probably going to be the best way to beat Decker. Rumor's doing a really good job, not giving them any room, offensive or defensive zones. So those are my thoughts. Rumor, keep doing what you're doing. AE2S, let's work on some puck movement to your teammates here and hopefully get something on the board.
Yeah. Yeah, as the commish said, AE2S has a tendency to play to their opponent's level, which it seems like they're chasing that a little bit right now. If they could get this game slowed down a little bit, find a way to get some shots from the inner part of that zone, everything's coming from the out, and as soon as they are, they're not really cleaning up any rebounds out front.
Yeah, I just think AE2S is trying to set the pace instead of follow the pace that Rumors is getting at.
Yeah.
You know, and Rumors isn't biting. They're not speeding it up. They're not slowing it down. They're just playing their game, and it's working out good for them. AE2S needs to take a little bit of a note of that and kind of slow it down for themselves, really. I've seen a lot of passes that have gone to a turnover, a lot of nasty ones in the neutral zone, and a little bit to work on. But like I said, they got a lot of turnover for their players. They're really not showing it that bad, but it's just the meshing together and getting these guys to gel a little bit, know where each other's at and know how each other's play. Yeah. So it's pretty much what it is.
That comes AE2S down the right side. One of those new players, I'm assuming, as he doesn't have a team jersey.
Got those Red Sox, though, hot legs.
Trying to feed that one across the far side. Went off the skate. AE2S will try to bring this one back, but Rumor's stolen away. Uglum down the far side, brings it down in, tried to send it through the middle, looking for Knutson, but that goes all the way through, and AE2S turns it back into the Rumors end. Down the left side, shots it on, big rebound right there, but nobody home to clean it up. Rumors will get control and back out into the neutral zone. But AE2S turns it right back in. Down the right side, shots it on. Another shot from out, easy save for Decker. Rebound kicked into the corner.
So you can just see Rumors just kind of letting them do whatever they want, letting them run around. Rumors isn't wasting any energy, where AE2S is kind of scrambling to get a shot off and make any room. Rumors just basically kind of coasting around, not letting it happen.
Yeah. There goes. Steal at center ice, another one. Rumors will turn it right back in. Nice and slow down the left side. Shots it on right into the glove of the goaltender. And we're going to face off here down in the AE2S end.
Yeah, those turnovers in the neutral zone for AE2S, eventually they have to find a way to get that to stop and at least make the transition. If you have a turnover in the offensive zone, at least you're in the offensive zone, not the neutral zone.
Yeah, right.
Like I said, I've never lost the game from up here.
There's a chip pass out in the neutral zone. Couldn't quite get it through, but here's Walrick down the far side, left side, shots it on. Decker lifts that shoulder up, seals it in between the shoulder and the glove and holds on. That is an absolute cannon of a shot that he has, but Decker standing tall so far to everything that AE2S has sent at him. Knocked away down below the goal line. This is Edvold over to his D partner, Uglum. He'll elect to skate this one forward, brings it right down Main Street, works it to the right a little bit, but it looks like an offsides call. Actually, I'm not sure what they're calling here. Offside, something.
Yeah. 2 minutes playing hockey. Offsides, I believe it was.
Okay.
Yeah, tangle up in his stick and kind of cross the blue line there a little bit. But
I was going to make a comment that AE2S was doing very well at winning faceoffs, but they have lost the last 3, so I held off on that for a second.
I quit counting.
It could prove necessary late in the game here, especially in the offensive zone or defensive zone. But there's a shot from the point through some traffic. Goaltender gets a stick on that one, kicks it up over the net. Back comes AE2S. Walrick down the near side. Brings it in the zone, drops it off. Walrick with it in the corner again, works it out to the top, feeds it to his defenseman. Nice little pass there, finding someone down low. Backdoor shot there. Decker slid over and was able to make the save.
Now we got some puck movement from AE2S here, so hopefully they can make something happen.
There's the one that you didn't want to see, though, trying to force that one in. Then they finally solve Decker and find the back of the net. That is Miles Brooks for AE2S, cutting this lead in half.
They must have listened to my rant there at the intermission, Finally start moving the puck, and then you see a number on the board. So now you got 2 points.
Yeah, I didn't like them forcing that pass out of the corner there. It did get blocked. Came out to the wide open defenseman, which should have been his first choice of pass. But either way it works out. They find the back of the net, and it's a 2-1 hockey game. Decker throwing a little fake in there, trying to get the offensive player to bite on it. But here's another chance for AE2S. They feed that one out front, but defended nicely. Edvold gets met by an AE2S player in the corner, but stays with it, and he'll skate this one forward. Now turns back, looking for options. Doesn't have much, feeds it forward, gets it up to Newbert. Stolen away by AE2S right here in front of us. They'll bring this one back into the zone. Knocked away right away, though, and Aikens with it for Rumors will skate this one through the neutral zone. Brought into the zone down the right side. Takes a look, try to feed one out to Newbert. AE2S gathers it up, though. They'll send it over to the near side. Chris Jenstad feeds it through the middle. They say it was tipped as it sent all the way down. Decker feeds it up to his defenseman, Uglum. Uglum feeds it over to Cam Lees. Back to Uglum. Chips it forward, trying to get to Aikens, but sent down for an icing call, and we're going to face off back down in the Rumors end.
A little back and forth, back and forth.
Yep. Yeah, Uglum had an opportunity with a player right here in center ice. Not sure why he chose the one up the wall there. At least through the middle, you probably take away the icing factor of it, but either way.
Sometimes you just get a little desperate and you got to try something. Which, I mean, nobody's in a situation right now where they need to be desperate. It's a one-goal game. One team's one behind, the other team's up one, so.
Yep. Still over half the game to play. That was a pass, an attempt out front, went off his skate, almost ended up going to the back of the net. Here's another opportunity. Puck loose, but Decker diving for this one, gets a glove on it and holds on.
I mean, once again, that puck goes to the net with a little bit of puck movement. And they almost caught Decker there again. So the sauce is there. They just got to make it work.
Puck luck is part of the game. They almost had it there a couple times.
Absolutely.
Getting those bounces. This one sent in. Decker stops that one, hands it off to Uglum. Uglum takes a look, sends one through the middle. Gets that one up to Ryder Beckdahl. Over to Newbert. Now down into the corner. Arm up. We're going to get a penalty here. We'll see what the call is. Tripping on AE2S here. So a 3-minute penalty in the Forks Hockey League since it's running time.
It's a little bit of a rough one to get right now, actually. The midpoint of the game here.
Yeah. About 9 minutes to play here, waiting for the penalty to be put up on the board.
I love that. They just go in there and put their own penalty up.
The player did it himself.
I'll put myself in timeout.
Rumors with control on the power play. Man advantage. Shots it on. Goaltender makes the save. Quick whistle. We'll reset and do it again here. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go here on the power play. I'm not sure what the other ref is doing, getting another puck or something. Either way.
Bleach your beers.
Out to Uglum at the point. Over to Edvold. Edvold walks it down in, sends it to the middle, trying to find Newbert. Whiffed on partially. There's a wide open net for Edvold. Another shot sent on their goaltender, stretching out, making the save.
I'm pretty sure he saved it with his elbow, with his back facing him.
Uglum with a rocket shot there, sent on just wide though. AE2S will get control. They'll dump this one down. Goaltender will stop that one off for his defenseman, Edvold. There's some speed up the far side. Brings it down all the way into the AE2S. Cuts it to the middle. Slows things up. Pulls off.
Lots of room. Creating lots of room.
Back over to Uglum. Uglum works it down low. Takes a look. Sends it through the middle. Sent on. Goaltender makes a nice save there. This could backfire a little bit on Rumors here. Usually the penalty is a benefit, but if this goaltender keeps making big saves like that, he might get hot here. There's an opportunity. Shot sent on, and just as I say that, they beat him over the glove.
That's it right there. I mean, that's the definition of the announcer curse, you know?
Yep. Nice puck movement there, though, by Rumors.
I mean,
moving the puck around and find that guy wide open.
If AE2S has got one benefit to take out of this, only one positive, they're not shorthanded anymore.
Yeah.
Down 2 goals, not shorthanded anymore. Rumors did do a great job creating a lot of room.
Yeah.
I mean, they moved it around and they got the puck where it needed to be.
Yep.
But AE2S's goalie really came out on top in that one.
Well, back to 5-on-5 here. Rumors with a 2-goal lead again. They lead 3-1. Rumors looking for another penalty there. I think Edvold just caught an edge a little bit, but out to Aikens at the point. He backhands one in. Shot sent on. Goaltender makes the save. Edvold almost cleaned up that rebound, but a little bit too far for him. Nice job by, who is that? Cam Lee's keeping that one in the zone off the glass, but AE2S will work this one out in the neutral zone. Gets it up to Walrek. He feeds it to the middle. Thompson cutting through the middle. Shot sent on. Decker fights that one off. That one hurt. Decker's down.
That one was probably a little high up in the neck and collarbone area.
Yeah, that one hurt.
That's thing in the morning.
Decker's not the type to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's stung.
Yeah. The old squeak box.
Yeah, it looks like he's fine. He's going to play on, obviously, but.
He's going to shake it off. He's the Iron Man. He's got 2 more games to play tonight.
Yeah.
Let's go, Decker. Get it together. Come on, man.
They'll face off in the Rumors end. 5.5 minutes to play here. Second period, 3-1 lead for Rumors over AE2S. Power play goal just a few moments ago gave them the 2-goal lead again, and here's an opportunity. Trying to send it through the middle. Nice defensive play there by Yarda.
Ooh, faked him out.
Yarda backhands one up, trying to get to Walrick. Walrick with it. It's through the middle. Makes a nifty little move. Works it over to the right side, takes a look.
Man, you got to pick your head up and look at those guys standing there with you.
Decker could feel that one coming off the collarbone again. Shot sent on backhand. Those are tough. And it's back to a 1-goal game here as AE2S cuts into this lead again. It's 3-2 with 4:45 to play, second period.
Decker, is he a little shaken? Is he a little shooken up right now?
He might be.
A little sore?
Backhanders for goalies are definitely the hardest shot. You just can't tell how they're going to come off that blade. Especially when you shoot to the side where he is now injured.
Yeah.
Ooh, Aikens catches an edge, goes down.
There's a couple head shakes out of Decker, so he might be getting a little sore over there. I don't know. That's a tough one. You get hit anywhere up in that collarbone neck area is pretty tender.
Yeah, and these pads these days pretty much cover everywhere, but there's always a spot. And these skaters will find it.
100%.
It's usually in practice.
Yep. Usually when the goalie has their back turned, you catch them in the back of the knee.
Yeah.
I've done that. Felt like an absolute jerk.
Here's Aikens for Rumors down the left side. Trying to find a back door and a beautiful goal there by Uglum, wide open. Defense lost Uglum on the backside there, and it's back to a 2-goal game here as it's a 4-2 lead for the Rumors team.
I mean, he just kind of walked in there. Door was open. He helped himself to some snacks.
Yep. Defense was in position, but they had their back turned to the Uglum, who snuck in. Had a wide open net. Aikens played it off nicely too, just kind of slowly bringing it in, waiting for Uglum to arrive on the scene. There's Bechtel, brings it in down the far side, trying to find Newbert out front. Now Aikens with it again, back to Newbert. Newbert tried to feed it out to the point. Stolen away by AE2S. They'll skate this one through the middle. Yarda over to this kid who we don't know who that is, but a beautiful shot. Beats Decker over the glove and finds the back of the net. And we're back to a 1-goal game.
Since we don't know who he is, his name's Dave.
Dave.
That's Dave.
We like Dave with the Red Sox.
Yeah, picked him up at the bus stop. Them Red Sox, them hot legs.
He seems to know the goalie. So they're both 17.
Yeah, yeah. Talking crap to a bunch of kids who just got their permits. Mom dropped them off here. I seen about 4 or 5 kids sitting on the parking lot waiting for their ride. You know, I was just going to hang out for a while, be late to this, see if their mom was hot. Super famous on YouTube. We get 4 viewers.
Yeah. I know our last one, I think we got up to 9. The one when my wife joined me. Here's Uglum with a shot.
Yeah, a bunch of hockey dudes and a woman on the show, of course. ESPN figured it out a long time ago.
Yeah, we had 9 viewers. It ended up, I mean, it's up to like, I don't know, 100 and something now, but whatever.
Your wife.
Of those 9, 6 were from the U.S., 2 were from Canada, 1 was from Russia.
He didn't understand a single word you guys were saying.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, that's what happens when you take vodka in it. Hashtag vodka.
Yeah.
Soviet Russia hockey play you.
Yeah.
It's probably Boris. Igor.
Yeah.
This is my friend Igor.
But we can now say we are international.
Probably not in the country you want to be international.
No.
In. I guess it's better than Thailand. Or the Philippines. It's getting out of control again here. Let's get back to the hockey.
We're under a minute to play here. Here's Wildrick for AE2S. He'll bring this one into the zone down the far side. Trying to work it towards the net. Nice little play there, but couldn't quite get a handle on it. And Bechtel finds his way behind the defense. Missed that pass, though. Goaltender plays it back out into the neutral zone. Wildrick coming back to grab this one. Through the middle. Down into the zone. Lost the handle on it. Tied up along the wall here, but Thompson comes over to pick it up, but Rumors pushed it right back out. Bechtel, a couple of plays, was behind the defense, but couldn't find a way to get the handle on that puck.
Absolute blown opportunity to drop that to your defenseman and try to get yourself some room down there.
Here's Paulson. Gets a shot on through traffic. Goaltender finds that one, gets a glove on it, and that should be the end of the second period here. So 4-3 lead for the Rumors over AE2S, who are looking for their first win of the game, and they are right there. We got 17 minutes to play. They trail by 1. Can they do it?
I mean, honestly, I'm always one to cheer for the underdog, but I mean, you just got to give yourself that room, and you got to move the puck, and we're not AE2S. I mean, come on, man. I'm rooting for you guys, but we got to step up the puck movement a little bit. It's paid off for you twice, and can't really venture too far away from it. You're down 1 goal. You need to do it again. But
yeah, they may have a little thing in the back of their pocket, that being Decker possibly has a broken collarbone.
Yeah. Getting absolutely throated.
But
brought him up a couple octaves.
Yeah, they go down 2, they come back, they make it a 1-goal game. They go down 2, they come back again.
See, and this is what we always deal with is, you know, we come to these games and it's back and forth. Yeah, they were down 2 goals at one point, but yeah, they made a recovery. They came back. It's 4-3. It's not a super high scoring game. It's absolutely not super fast paced, but controlling the pace. Rumors is in control of the game. AE2S is trying to speed it up. Rumors just absolutely not biting, or just too old to care to speed it up.
Yeah.
But it's working for them, you know. I mean, they're really controlling the pace. When the transitions come, Rumors is just the same pace every time, where AE2S is just, they're having those little bursts of speed and, you know, little glimpses, but no glory.
Yeah, AE2S is going to have to take some chances here, but Rumors, a couple times in that period, found a way to get a player behind the defense. On the lucky side for AE2S, he couldn't quite handle the puck, but they'll have to keep an eye out for that guy cherry picking, sneaking back there. This one's brought forward by AE2S, dropped off. This played there a little bit. Akins pokes it down into AE2S. He'll chase after it down the left side, takes a shot, sends that one over the goaltender's head.
The howitzer for the head.
And we get a whistle here. Not sure.
What is that?
Icing?
How do you do that?
Took it from inside the zone.
Yeah, you're going down there for a ripper. Yeah.
No slap shots?
Old Jacket over here is not happy about it. You can't screw with him with that flask in that thing. I know you got it in there. You ain't gonna lie to me. He ain't putting up with the shit talking either.
Do you think it hit? No, I don't know.
I don't think it hit it. I don't think it hit the net.
No.
I mean, it was damn close. But
Either
kudos
way.
to him for ripping it.
Yeah. Here's AE2S down the near side. Ooh, seen that play in college hockey, pro hockey lately. That kind of lift the puck up and try to bounce it through the legs style of hockey.
Yeah, now you've seen it tried in beer league hockey and failed. A for effort, pal.
There's Yarda with a shot, sending it just wide. But AE2S with control through the middle, down into the Rumors end. Misplayed. Decker's going to clear this one himself. Nice little play there. Finding Akins, but looked like they might have had an opportunity there, but chose against it. But here's Edvold splitting the D right in on the goaltender. Slow rolls it in. Goaltender thinks he has it. It's still over in the far corner. Walrick slows everything down.
By the way, your Rumors is playing right now. I don't think they're happy with the 1-goal lead, knowing how close it is.
No.
So, I mean, those little burst of energy out of Rumors now.
No, and I'm sure everybody knows the standings and nobody wants to be AE2S's first, you know.
Yeah, tough one. That ain't like a prom day. That
It takes a special kind to be someone's first, and I don't know if Rumors wants to be it, but
I wouldn't.
all right, we got a comment here. Dallas from AE2S is lying about missing the game. I'm not going to say what he's doing, but yeah, he just got called out on it. Oh, here's an opportunity down the near side.
Make the most of it.
Zach Caroselli puts one on the Decker. Decker with the blocker save into the corner. Walrick with it. Feeds it back to Caroselli. Shots it on off the pads. Over to the far side. Andrew Knutson brings it down in. Shots sent on right into the belly of the goaltender. He holds on, and we'll get a face off.
Somebody got called out on our comment section from the teams?
Yeah, Dallas Aker. I guess he is somewhere having some adult beverages and maybe losing some money. I'll let your mind wander whether it could be probably a few different places.
Adult beverages or nose beers?
Well, either one.
Yeah. Well, nose beers at the Northern. Got it. It's amateur night. Wait a minute. Isn't it ladies' night there? Is he working?
Here's AE2S over to the near side. Misplayed there, but brought into the zone. Stayed on side. Opportunity ripped right at the net there. That was Thompson missing the net just wide. Had Decker moving right to left, but Rumors back they come. Beckdahl down the right side. Cuts it to the middle. All alone. Shots in on. Goaltender makes a big save there. Keeps that one out of the net. Sent back out all the way down. That went off Uglam's stick. Here's Akins with it. Back over to Uglam. They connected earlier for a nice goal. Solich with a nice
yeah, I don't know if I agree with that one there,
blue
Ref.
line. Go offsides?
I don't think it did, but
Yeah.
you called it. Yeah, he's smiling. He knows what he did. He's laughing. Yeah, you effed up. We caught you. We called you out.
Yeah.
Right live on YouTube, pal.
The one guy in Russia is screaming at the TV
Yeah,
right now.
that was not offside. Whatever Russian it is. Whatever they say, I don't know. To me, they all sound like bears.
Yeah. AE2S looking to tie this game up, trying to get out of their own zone. Unable at the moment. Shots it on there up into the netting. That was Bechdahl with the shot. Goaltender making a save, but right up into the netting. So we'll get a whistle and a face-off on the far side here. The AE2S, and they trail by 1 here with 11:40 to play in the third period. Still looking for their first win of the season.
Down by 1, man.
And on, tipped down a little bit. Goaltender was able to fight that off and make this save. AE2S gets out in the neutral zone, but Rumors has control of the puck back to the blue line. Aikens centering pass.
Rumors with a little panic pass there.
Yep,
bad transition.
Thompson sending a shot through the legs of the defenseman. Knocking the stick away as well, but Rumors gets control and back they come. Bechdahl into the zone. Shots it on. Goaltender fights that one off. Solich picks it up behind his own net. Gets through Aikens there.
Rumors has kind of gotten out of their pace of the game. I mean, they're a little bit scrambly here.
Yep. Here's Edvold, though. He's shifty with some speed. Over to Aikens. Back to Edvold. Edvold out of the corner. Goes behind the net.
Last little bit here, seeing a different team out of AE2S here. Really putting the pressure on them, not giving Rumors any room. And, I mean, look at the opportunity we get here.
There's Chris Genstad. Shots it on. Decker made the save. It leaked out a little bit, but over into the corner.
Another one of those opportunities. You got to pick your head up and take a look around if you have that much room. And another guy crashing in with you could have been a totally different story right there. But we're learning.
Yep. AE2S back to Solich. Solich takes a look. Gets it up to Walrick.
Totally different pace right now.
Into the far corner. Had a guy backdoor, couldn't quite find the stick. Still battling for puck loose in the slot here. Newbert's just going to dump this one down. Bouncing puck, looks like it's going to go just wide. And we'll get an icing and a face-off back down to the Rumors end. Yeah, it seems the tide seems to be turning here just a little bit. AE2S putting the pressure on, trying to tie this one up.
They've definitely slowed down quite a bit, and Rumors finally is starting to bite on those little bursts of energy, and it's not working out good for them. All they're doing is just tiring themselves down and finding it really hard to get back into their pace.
Shot sent on there by Solich, saved by Decker. Centering pass, nobody home. Uglum will gather that one up. It's stolen away right away by AE2S.
Another bad transition by Rumors, and we didn't see that in the first, geez, I don't even know. What do you say, 30 minutes of the game?
Yeah. There's AE2S stretching over to the far side. Bad bounce there, though. Goes back down into their own end. That's Andrew Knutson chasing after it. Now Bechdahl. Bechdahl with it in the corner. Feeds it out to the point to Uglum. Uglum sends a shot on. Big save there by the AE2S goaltender. Another shot sent on. Knocked away by Walrick. He'll skate this one out. Slows things down, waits for help to arrive. Nice drop pass there. Shot sent on. Just a little wide, though. If he could have got that one off the pad, Walrick was there for the wide open net. Here's Walrick, the leading scorer of this AE2S so far off the
opportunities with puck movement.
Yeah, cannot find the back of the net as of yet, but an absolute wrist twisted there.
See, I knew if I kept beating that dead horse of that puck movement would work for AE2S, they would eventually hear me because I know they're watching on the bench right now looking for tips. Yeah. Which is actually what their teammate, Dallas Aker, is doing right now, looking for tips. Get it, bro. Do what you got to do, man.
Miles Brooks for AE2S tying this one up at 4 with 7.5 minutes to play here, third period.
See, this happens every time we call one of these games. It's just back and forth, 1 goal, 2 goal, tied, and then now we're going to go into a shootout and everyone's going to be pissed at us again.
Shots in on there. Decker made the glove save, but couldn't quite hold on to it. It bounced down, but just wide. Back comes Rumors down the near side. Andrew Knutson feeds it to the middle. Goaltender had to fight that one off. Aikens sends a backhand on, but just wide. Aikens behind the net, feeds it out front. Nice defensive there by Thompson. Got a partial block on that one. Rumor's putting the pressure on now. This ball comes bouncing out front. Dave gets control of the puck here. Is that what we were? Dave, right?
Dave, yeah.
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah, I forgot what we were calling him. Gary, Dave, whatever. We go by whatever name we'll call him. He's just on the game. He's happy to be here, you know. There he is, right there.
There we go, Dave.
Come on, Dave. You're
Brings
my
this
boy.
one in down the left side. He has a Golden Knight, sends one right at that injured collarbone of Decker, but Decker fights the pain off, holds onto that puck.
See, you got to shake him up a little bit. Hey, we're coming for you. Clavicle is not safe. I've broken a collarbone before. That sucks.
What
man.
haven't you, bro?
Wow. Pretty much everything on the right side of my body. I haven't broken anything on the left yet, so.
Huh. Puck down, controlled by Rumor, so they go D to D over to Edvold. Edvold looking for Beckdahl.
Oh, look at the blue line bandit.
Beckdahl trying to grab that one 5 feet off the ice. Couldn't quite snag it. Then we'll get an icing call and head back down into the Rumor's end here with just under 6 minutes to play. Tie game 4-4.
I tell you what, though, if that 17 spends any more time on that blue line, we're going to have to paint them Tukes blue. Let them blend in.
Beckdahl was the player sneaking behind the defense earlier.
He's done it quite a few times. I mean, it's worked out for a couple opportunities, but you're kind of leaving your guys high and dry if the transition's made.
Here's Aikens. Brings it around, comes out to Edvold at the point. Edvold works it to the middle. Shot on through traffic. Gets to the goaltender, but he was able to poke that one in the corner. But Edvold with it again. Send another one through traffic. Goaltender fought that one off. AE2S will get control on this near side. They feed it through the middle, finding Dave.
Dave, look up, Dave. Oh, you
Backhand
got a guy
set
flying
on.
with you. Two of them.
Glove down by Decker, and we'll get a face-off here.
Dave Gary with another opportunity.
Dave
A man with two first names. I don't care. You're all getting different names from now on.
Yeah.
I'm going to call you whatever. You don't wear the team jersey. We can't figure out who you are. You get a name.
Yeah.
We are naming you. Call us.
Man.
Call me Daddy.
You would have hated last weekend.
Oh.
Or last week. We had 5 people wearing 5 numbers. So there's 2 guys wearing 17, 2 guys wearing 22, 2 guys wearing... Oh, it was terrible.
They all would have been the Hanson brothers. And not the hockey Hansons, like the boy band. Yeah. Oh, here comes One Direction.
AE2S, here's an opportunity.
Look at
Feeds
that.
it over. Walrick got a wide open net. Send another shot in. Looks like he found the back of the net. I guess not. They call it off. We'll just keep
What's
playing.
going on, man?
Walrick sent one off the back of Decker. There wasn't much space, so it had to have been close. It was pulled out right away. Here's opportunity.
Ooh.
Right at that collar.
Okay. Decker's 100% spook right at that collarbone. They're still arguing the goal. Let's go. We got 4 minutes left, AE2S. Get the face off, get it lined up, make them drop the puck. Come on. I'm pulling for you boys.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just keep battling.
Knutson, he wants her out at center. It's a goal.
Oh, it sounds like Rumors is conceding it.
Absolutely.
All right.
What a gentleman move. Absolutely.
Rumors saying they saw it go in, so AE2S has the lead.
Rumors, hats off to you guys. That is a class act move. Good job, boys.
5-4 lead here for AE2S. Can they hold on to it? Can they find their first win? Thompson trying to get Decker moving. Couldn't quite solve him on that one. And over into the near side. Aikens trying to dig this one out while we're all over him. Gets control. Sent down the wall. That was Miles Brooks.
I get a fire lit under Andrew's ass here.
Here's Aikens.
No.
Nice defensive play there by Yarda. Walrick finds Thompson. Thompson trying to beat Edvold. Comes in on Decker.
Whoa.
Hands it off to Uglum. Uglum back to Edvold. Edvold brings it in down the right side. Slows things down. Feeds it to the middle. Beckdahl beats the goaltender up and over the blocker's side. And we're tied back up 5-5 here.
Call that firefighter from the game the other week that took it off because we got a barn burner brewing.
Dallas just said they would be up 3 if he was here.
They would be up by 3?
Yeah.
What, are you going to pay him in ones for the goals?
2 minutes, 20 seconds to go here. Third period, 5-5 hockey game. AE2S looking for their first win. They had a lead.
I'm sorry, but are we getting shit talked by a guy from the team?
It's somebody with him.
Oh, okay. I just thought it was the actual player. No.
Oh, here's Edvold. Brings it down, works it to the middle. High slot. Tries to hand it off for Beckdahl. Nice defensive play there by Yarda. Feeds it to the far side, brought into the zone. Bryce Road sends one towards the net. That comes all the way back out to the line to Yarda. Yarda sends one on. The Road was standing there, couldn't quite get the tip. Another shot from the point, but stolen away by Edvold and back to come.
Here with the speed, the poke check. Oh, no.
Yarda with a good stick, steals it away. He'll skate this one forward through the middle.
Dale Gary flying wide.
Dale Gary or Dave?
Dave Gary, I don't care. Whatever.
There's Beckdahl. Nice job by Solich to get the stick lift on that.
Commissioner's got to get on top of these numbers, man. Come on.
Well, at least Dallas is trying to get us up on the big screens at the location that he's at.
Didn't know they had TVs there. Maybe in the VIP room they do.
I think he's actually at a casino, not a strip club. But.
Okay, so it's the same thing, just less teeth. Got it. They both have buffets.
A little more smoke, probably.
It's called smudging.
There's Walrick down the far side, goes behind the net, wrapper on attempt, couldn't quite hold on to that puck though. Beckdahl gets it stolen away. Thompson sends one on net. Tip by Road out front. Decker somehow made the save on that. And an offsides call here with 28 seconds. I think we're going to overtime.
You got to be shitting me. Unbelievable. Dude, hurry up, guys. Let's get one more shot on that.
We got Stripes. He's ready to go. Warm-up jacket. You know he would have talked about it for about 5 minutes.
He probably would have. He's nursing that hangover so bad.
Uglum trying to steal this one away. Here's an opportunity. Walrick, 6 seconds.
Let's go, dude.
The zone. Makes a move, but a nice defensive play there by Edvold. Stops that, and that is the end of the third period. So 5-5 hockey game.
5-5. We're going into a shootout. We are never getting invited back to these things. We're here talking smack, making everybody just emotional about everything, offending everybody, and we go to a shootout every game we play.
All right. I don't remember how they do this. Is it 3?
I don't know how you don't.
Guaranteed 5.
I don't know how you don't. We do it every time.
Well, the one time Commish threw a loop at us and did 10.
Oh, well.
That was just because his team was playing.
Yeah, absolutely. He just wanted 2 opportunities.
He was the last one to shoot, so he just wanted to go.
Showboater. Just because you own the league, man. Come on.
All right, AE2S will shoot first. Landon Thompson.
Holy, you wait your turn. Let go.
You gotta wait till the whistle. Goalie's got to be set. Here we go. Thompson works it to the near side. Now back to the middle, working on Decker.
Oof.
Over the blocker, back to the net. AE2S leads this 1-0 in the shootout.
Just shoot about neck height on Decker right now. Honestly. Shoot it right over his shoulder.
Definitely at blocker side. That was the affected side. Beckdahl for Rumors. He'll shoot.
And he's got what tonight? 2 or 3?
At least 2.
Oh. Wonder if he could stand on the blue line and get it past him first.
Brings this one in a little bit slower, speeding up just a little bit, working the goaltender through the 5-hole back of the net.
We're going to be here all night.
1-1 after the first 2 shooters. I would have went backhand over the shoulder, says Dallas.
Yeah.
Here's Dave Gary.
Dave Gary. Oh, dude, brushed off the blade. It's a goal.
Works it to the far side. Back to the middle, trying to get Decker to move left to right. Gets him down.
Oh.
Decker sticks out that pad, keeps that one out of the back of the net.
Dave Gary, the man with 2 first names, but no goal.
Stay 1-1 here. Jeremiah Newbert shooting. Second for Rumors.
Are those railroad laces on his
They might be.
Those are safety laces. Come on, Jeremiah.
He works it out to the right. Now back to the middle. Gets the goaltender moving. I believe that touched the top of the stick and found up and over the net, so we stay 1-1. Here comes the goal leader here for AE2S, Walrick. Deep in his own zone. Will skate forward, pick this one up at center ice. Works it to the left. Back towards the middle. Shots it on. Blocker side. Decker gets that blocker up quick, keeps that one out of the back of the net. And this could be the winner right here, Ed Bold. One of the Ed Bolds, I think there's two of them. Maybe there's only one. Ryan.
We don't know.
Either way, he'll be shooting for Rumors.
It's 12.
He has a chance to
He's got
win it here.
speed.
He'll come in fast, right down Main Street. Slows it up, puts on the brakes, speeds up again, gets goaltender moving.
Holy cow.
Got him to bite. Finds the back of the net.
That.
And AE2S stays winless. But
close, though.
They do gain a point going into a
another
shootout.
one.
So they have 2 points in back-to-back weeks. So you got to look at the positives as we head towards the playoffs. But what a game we had again tonight.
They only got better as the game went on.
They did.
It took 37 minutes to get there, but we got there. No, AE2S, I mean, I talked a lot of smack about you guys tonight. I was pulling for you, though, deep down. But, I mean, good game. Absolutely.
Can't quite tell what the jerseys say, but I do like them. I'm going to probably put those up in my top jerseys in the league as of right now. We haven't covered every team quite yet. But.
Absolutely. Dave Gary took his helmet off, puts a cage on his forehead, and he looks like a 12-year-old. He was definitely one of the kids outside waiting for his mom to pick him up. Yeah, not a bad game. Great back and forth. Rumors, you kind of bit at the end, and really I think that was kind of the deciding factor, guys being up or down, but that's just me. And then AE2S, once you guys finally started moving the puck, got some goals, solid turnaround from the beginning of the game for AE2S to the end of the game. Rumors kind of fell apart towards the end. I think they were trying to make something happen when they didn't need to. They could have just maintained their game, and I think it would have had a better result in the end. But AE2S, I mean, when they turned it around and they started changing the way they played, Rumors had nothing but the option to change the way that they were playing also. So kind of trying to match each other really, and 5-5 and go to a shootout, and you get 1 point and split it.
Yep.
Is what it is, right? I mean, you can't be mad about how either one of these teams played. AE2S, like I said, came around, and then Rumors is Rumors. They play the same game every time we watched them, and yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, what could have been if Dallas would have just showed up to the damn game, but it is what it is. We had a hell of a one, and we'll be back again, next week. 2 more weeks of regular season, then we get into playoffs. So
that in Dallas. I mean, you just enjoy those nose beers and all the buffet food you can do, and pull tabs, VLTs, whatever you want, man.
There you go.
So he's probably actually having a better time than most of his teammates right now, knowing that they're still 0-10 now.
Yeah,
is it 0-10-1?
9-2.
There you go. Yeah, they're tied. So, I mean, that's commitment. You're still at the casino or whatever you want to call it. Let's call it gentleman's casino, whatever you want to say. But, I mean, that's commitment to be there and watching your game and cheering on your teammates at least. But, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, either way, hopefully he's in a warmer spot than we are. And we appreciate you guys joining us. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah, we'll be here.